So this is a pencil holder with a pencil sharpener in it. They are made from reusable materials. So this isn't plastic. This is,
Paper?
yes, some kind of paper.
Okay.
And this is a wooden sharpener too. So in case this thing breaks down, it could biodegrade. And so in case this pen breaks down, it won't cause as much waste. So pretty much this is a nice little souvenir for our Go Green event. An event that whose entire goal is to support environmental sustainability and bringing awareness of the need to have a sustainable lifestyle.
Can you explain about the picture of the food again?
The foot symbolizes our footprint, our footprint on this earth, and the leaves symbolize the earth, and the foot and the leaf together symbolize the coming together and remembering that we are a part of this earth. So that's why the leaf is a part of the foot. So these are the plastic number ones. These are the polyethylene terephthalate. It's these plastics are the most common of the plastics that are being recycled. They do have a very high redemption rate of up to 30% in the year 2012. What's amazing about plastic number ones is that these are used to store food items, pretty much food beverages. So you typically see these in sodas and drinks and like juices and so forth. However, these are not intended to be reusable because the chemicals that are part of the plastic breaks down into the liquid. So what happens is, because they break down, they have to be recycled right after you use them. But if you want to have a reusable container, you would use something like this. This is refillable. You could open it up, put it into a hydration station where it fills up, and you drink it out of the bottle, because the plastics that are used for this, they are intended to be reusable. And there's also different types of reusable bottles, such as some of them are as pouches, some of them are more like metal canteens. But the point is, this type of bottle has no intention of being reused. Once you drink out of this and it's empty, you have to recycle it. Otherwise, you run the risk of drinking some of the chemicals that have seeped into the liquid as a result of this container breaking down. So it's better to drink out of a reusable container if you're planning to drink water, but if you buy a water bottle, you have to recycle it because of the chemicals that break down from repeated usage.
I see the glass bottles and cans here, but why is that plastic jar is here on this group?
Well, you see that plastic is made from two different kinds of materials, both plastic number 5 and plastic number 7. Plastic number 5 is the polypropylene, and it's pretty much this container over here, but it's also made up of plastic number 7, which is the other. The thing about the other section of plastics is that other plastics, they tend to be the all put in. So you don't just have one type of plastic in there, you have many different types of plastics. Some of them are biodegradable plastics that are made out of plant or yeast material. I don't have any to display, but they are scientists and researchers who are working on biodegradable plastics that are made out of these plants. And there are plastics who they are made from a special resin that allows them to be very, very durable. Sometimes when it comes to plastics, what we see at the table is not all that it is when it comes to plastics. While there are 7 categories of plastics, the whole spectrum of plastics can exist in beyond that. So just because we know as much about plastics today doesn't mean that that all of the plastic we know today is all that exists. There's so many different kinds of plastics that you would just have to like, I mean, look at the list of different types of plastics over here.
We have no idea to figure them out.
So it's a science without a doubt.
By the way, quick question. You said about the numbers of the plastics.
Yes.
Can we figure them out? Are they on the bottles? How do you figure out what number, which ones?
Because the plastics, each of these bottles have this symbol over here. They put it on here so people can tell what plastic it came from. So this is a number 5, number 7. This wrap over here is from a plastic number 4, and this container over here is from a plastic number 2. So you have to go and look for the numbers. But the others, since the others are the number 7, you have to be familiar with what the item is being stored or contained with that plastic in order to, as well as the purpose of that plastic, to even investigate what the potential plastic it is. Because number 7 is other, it's easy to get them confused with, quote, other types of plastics in there. Even though they're in the same category, they're different. So so while the number 1s to 6s can come in multiple different shapes and forms and colors too, the number 7 has a greater diversity because it's a section where different categories of plastic are thrown in. So as I said before, to become familiar with the other, it's like being familiar with a new species of animals. So 1 to 6, you have this, but the sevens they do not have just one example. There's multiple different examples, and this one example here is not representative of all number 7s. That's
so
why
we have to have that, information that you earlier showed with the print. Okay, thank you.
Okay, but here's a link. If you want to learn more about plastic recycling, go visit Recycle Banks. There's a website. That has tons of information on recycling, sustainability, as well as it goes over the different types of plastics that are out there. Recycle Banks.
Thank you so much, Anthony.
Okay, you're welcome.